And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Aztecs offense comes out for their first possession today. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this crew. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Wells. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Owens. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Back to throw. It's Joseph. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the Aztecs now will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Timeout taken by San Diego State. That's their 2nd. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. Fielded at the 25. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Owens. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, I got to say, I don't love this play call. 3rd and inches, and they decide to throw the ball? I just think it's too risky. Why not go with a quarterback sneak or one of your favorite run plays? But now they're forced into a situation where they're likely going to have to punt the football.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. That's caught. It's Johnson. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. He stays alive, just trying to get rid of it.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought,
oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll set up to throw. And the trick play doesn't fool him on third down. Fourth down now.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And there's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. And the Aztecs now will spend their first timeout.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout taken by San Diego State. That's their second. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To throw, it's Joseph. Caught by the receiver. And now the Aztecs will spend their third and final timeout. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful within the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting into the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead.
We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype.
Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
You get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. On the attempted trickery, backfires, and now it's fourth down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time, and now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Coming after him. And the trickery does not work there, and now it's fourth down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
He throws the ball. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game.
Break. Here we go.
They feed the fullback this time. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Now the offense signals timeout before this first down play. They've still got one more left to work with. First down at 10. They give it to the big fullback here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Stopped short with the marker after just a short gain. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
kick off and get this one started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Broncos offense will have the football first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. And the crowd is getting into it early here on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Broncos line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
Notre Dame, one of those programs every year that's known for pumping out NFL talent. Zach Martin, Quentin Nelson, Joe all of these guys year in, year out, they just roll them through. And you know with Notre Dame, David, when you're going to play them, you're going to have to stop the run. And that's going to be a tough task considering the road graders they've got up front.
Road graders who like to do the dirty. That's what I've always seen and admired about Notre Dame. It's those physical guys that are tough. And you go through the locker room and all those names you talked about, and it's a lineage, it's a pride. They talk to each other when one's in the NFL and the other one's back in college. Notre Dame takes a lot of pride in that offensive line history. I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. They'll run the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Gives it on the option. There's a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, the offense was off to a bit of a slow start, but we know in talking to this running back, he prides himself on getting stronger as the game goes on. And here in the 2nd quarter, he breaks off a beautiful long touchdown to put his offense on the board. And you know now he's going to be asking the offensive coordinator to start feeding him the football.
give me more touches. Shocker that he would say that. But the other side of the ball, defense, like we've got to swarm to the football. It's got to be a consistent effort to try to stop the running back because he is good. He is dynamic. And you just saw one touch can change the field position and can change the scoreboard just like it did right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He slings it deep to the left. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Joseph on the play action. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Joseph. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Fighting Irish! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll go to the counter play. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. 1 more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They go play action with Joseph. That's caught. It's Jackson. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. Picks up the first down. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Irish. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing Joseph. Under fire. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
The give to the big fullback. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Joseph. He's going to let it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Working that left side now. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Johnson. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Got enough space. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Great job by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Young. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.